Hello, beloveds. I hope you're well. Kristie McKinley, Reiki Master Teacher. So I realized I am so overwhelmed with the thought of doing a really good job for you that I have done very little to anything. And that is me being authentic. Which I am remarking. I'm realizing I've come a long way in the ability to comfortably be able to say that at all outside of like my own head, out of my lips. And I get it. I understand where it comes from. You know, I was raised by a single parent who had huge responsibilities on top of being a parent, who did work that required a certain level of precision and perfection. And, you know, if you are in the mindset of survival and that runs your entire life, it's going to naturally imprint on the people closest to you, i.e. your children. I am grateful for all the things that I've learned from my mom, including the stuff that's not so great, because now, as today would have been her 69th birthday, and I'm mindful of the fact that I am taking strides to live longer than 69 years. Actually, she passed away when she was 65, so, you know, I to have a life that I love, a life that makes me happy, that a life that allows me to contribute and be of service to those around me. And that requires a lot of things. It requires a good mental health hygiene. It requires communication with myself first, that's authentic, that's honest, that's loving, that's kind, with my own boundaries. Because yes, I have free will, and yes, I have sovereignty over myself, but the work that I do requires that I be authentic with myself. And watching my mom's health decline even before she had her heart attack and passed away, it was such a series of learning moments for me that I didn't want it. I wanted a happier, healthier life for myself. And as I did the things that drew me towards health and happiness and just feeling of like belonging and being, I realized all the ways, all of what that means for me. It means me, in a sense, being unorthodox in a lot of ways, and a lot of the things that I say and that I do, just so it just feels easy and effortlessly for me. And but at the same time, giving information for folks to feel like they're being stretched as they learn and grow, and at the same time meet them where they are. Because I think the more I begin to meet myself where I am, the easier it is to meet people where they are and learn from when they're having their moments and experiences that may not necessarily apply to me. Still have that compassion, witnessing them having that moment, and then just apply that to my life when stuff like that in my life becomes applicable and comes to the surface. And then also for others that I just interact with, whether or not it's actually like a proper Reiki session or whatever. Being of service, but having firm, healthy boundaries has been like probably like in real time PhD level learning. It's been profound, and one of the things that I am asking is that if you have felt any kind of I hope that watching the videos and my posts and things have actually helped you in some way. One of the things with Reiki is, and it's from the Buddhist perspective, like non-attachment, no expectations, and that's another part of this PhD level learning, is like not being attached, having no expectations, but also just being open-minded to the possibility of what is. Positively, lovingly, in a good way, but sometimes, as we all know, sometimes our greatest experiences and our greatest lessons don't really feel super great in the moment. So, what I'm asking is, if in my authenticity, I'm asking for help. I'm asking for help in a way, if you wouldn't mind. And the Linktree link is all of my different social media handles and things like that. If you're not already following me on social media, if you could just follow me on those spots. I know lots of folks aren't on social media all the time, and that's okay, and I completely understand. I usually try and limit my because I can doom scroll the best of them, and so I try to like be, have boundaries around being on social media. But if you'd like to follow me, if you haven't already, that would be great. If you know of anyone who would be interested in just who I am as a Reiki master teacher and just how I show up in the world, just invite them to follow me. Also in that link is a scheduling link. I am offering, in honor of my mom's birthday, 69% off of a distance Reiki session, whether you've ever worked with me or not. It's, for free or returning, or new or returning clients. You just put in the hashtag JRCM as my mom's initials, and you get 69% off a 1 hour session with me. And we can just talk about, what's coming up, what's the first thing that's coming up to mind for you. We can, talk about that. I have resources for references to therapists, other coaches, and with a specific kind of specific topic that you're maybe talking about, if it's like business or something like that, just so that I know best how to serve. And if what I'm saying is not resonating with you because I'm not conveying clearly what it is you feel like you need to hear, you can comment below, or if you're just like, if you want to message me, you can. I just want to be of service to people. I want to be able to help people raise their vibrations so that they can be their best selves, not only for them, but the people around them, whether it be personal or professional. I completely get it. Lots of times we're stuck on these old stories, and part of us knows that they're old stories and they're not true, but our meat suits are so used to that trauma, which is why I recommend a lot of, if you're not in therapy during a session, I have a list. I give a Google Doc link for a lot of resources for people, just from a variety of gifts that they offer. And just, if you're just like, no, I don't want to have a distance Reiki session, but you still like to be able to support me, on that same Linktree link is you can make a donation anytime. Whether I do these lives or offering anything for free, or just doing anything in my work involves distance Reiki. So as soon as you book a session, you make a donation, or if you like or comment or share or just you're receiving distance Reiki, because I consider that an energy exchange. That's another thing I kind of noticed with a lot of my healing work, especially concerning my mom, single parent raising 2 kids. The act of giving, because a lot of times it's like a give or take. Like when you give, you're depleted, and when you give, it has to be money. And I had to unlearn a lot of that. I was like, no, it's not always money. Sometimes it's letting the person in front of you get in front of traffic, or in line at the grocery store, or you hold the door open for them, or you just holding space for them while they're just ranting, and or maybe just upset. They're just trying to just share. Giving means different things to different people. So okay, and as time goes on, I've set the intention to show up more and do more things in the group. It's just trying to take care of a lot of there's lingering things that have just been kind of hanging out and hanging on. It's just it takes a lot of your attention and your focus and your energy and the momentum with it, and all that I can do is just be grateful that I'm aware, and do my best to show up and just get through it as quickly as possible. So have a wonderful day. Be well. Take care.